Hello, Claire Hamilton.
Hello, Sara Cox.
This, of course, is the show where we try to untangle the often challenging, mind-melting brains of teenagers. How are you, Claire? You good?
I'm really well, thank you. Yeah.
You're doing a very nice daytime TV voice. Is it the velour armchair that's doing that?
It is, yes. And you told me to sit up, so it makes me talk like this.
Well, yeah, as my dad used to say, I need a plank down my back because I did look like a potato when I looked on the live. Because we're in a fancy new studio, of course, in lovely squishy chairs. I did watch on YouTube. Hi, YouTube people. If you're just listening, I will describe that I did look like, either a potato or a beanbag with a little head perched on top. Really well.
I had big shoulder pads up there.
It's like somebody had super glued our shoulders to our ears, but now we are straight backed.
Yeah, for the first 10 minutes anyway.
For the first 10 minutes. Mum's been down this week, by the way.
Yes, she has, hasn't she?
Little
sent
Jackie.
me a couple of messages.
Little Jack. Oh, yeah, I sent you a photograph.
You sent me a little selfie, didn't you?
Tell the people what was happening in the photograph.
So selfie was she in the best spot in the living room, your position, with your heated throw on.
Thank you.
She's on the phone with a brew.
Yeah. I mean,
and you were saying, weren't you, like the only time when she comes to hang out with me, she always just manages to take a phone call and sit there.
Worse than that, she starts a phone call.
Oh, did she?
I'm like, I've got some work to do, babe. Let's go and chill in the front room. I light a fire, a little candle on the go, set her up with my heated blanket.
Yeah.
She's got the brew. She's all happy. I'm doing my little radio work. I'm on my laptop. Attenborough's on the telly.
Right,
it's
nice.
totally chill. She gets out her phone, opens it because she's obviously got a leather
She's got
case.
one of them.
Giving it this, rings me brother. Oh, hey, darling. Talks for a good 15 minutes about how somebody died. Well, usually when they die from that, it's because they're dying from this. I'm like confronting my own mortality, just trying to do a bit of work on the couch. Like, because it's boring, isn't it, listening to the other half of someone's conversation?
Yeah, the ones that I hate that on the train when you just get the one half of it. Like, I don't know what's happening. Stop it. Shush.
Although, didn't you say that happened to you when you got told off?
Yeah. Stop bringing that up. We've already done it a few times.
In the quiet carriage. Did you come back with anything or did you just put your phone on?
I just shriveled up. What do you mean it's a quiet carriage? What is that?
I love her so much. If you're listening, Mum, I love you so much. But within a few minutes, I find myself biting my tongue.
Yeah. I can see my kids doing this sometimes with me, though. And I can really recognise it. You know, when they start, I want another thing. And you're just like, what?
Yeah.
Oh,
what were you just chatting? Is this when you kept going into your son's room and then he asked you to just compile a list before you entered?
He does a breath now, you know, and I go, oh, and can I just ask? And he goes, yes.
He's counting to 10, babe. Already they counted to 10 with us. Darling, we have to mention, you know, the big campaign for empty nesters you started.
Yeah.
Your son returned, which sort of ruined you as the head honcho, the spokeswoman of...
I still feel like I'm trying to be an empty nest. Can I just say?
Yes, but tell us what's happening. Where are you going to tomorrow morning at 6 a.m?
The airport.
Your daughter's back from Thailand tomorrow.
My daughter's taking a pause from her travelling.
She's off travelling. She's been having a great time, sending you pictures of her perched atop pinnacles hither and thither.
Yeah, going and seeing elephants in the wild. She's on canoes, all sorts of stuff. She's actually really getting into it. But
well, she'll have, unless she's going to get on the Manchester Ship Canal, she's going to miss the canoeing.
She's going to be. Yeah.
She is pausing.
She's pausing for a few weeks.
Yes.
Something's happened. She wants to come home. She wants a mum. Fine. So she's doing that for a few weeks and then going back with a mate. So
you said to me last night, you were like, I was just starting to enjoy having an empty nest. You'd gone through all the hard bit. You'd gone through the build-up. Yeah. You'd gone through the waving them off.
Yes, and now
they've come back to you, babe. Back to the warm bosom of mama.
I was saying, wasn't I, in my back garden, I had a little nest once, and it was so cute because I watched this little baby bird. It was still really fluffy, fly out of the nest. And I think it was, I don't know which parent it was, but it was sat watching this bird, and it headed straight out and hit the fence smack on and just had to sort of make its way back to the nest. And I feel like that's what's happening at home. Just like, right, go again.
Just trying to fly off.
Yeah.
It would have been the mother bird, I imagine.
Yeah, of course.
Because men are bastards.
Yes, that's true.
The daddy bird would have been off gallivanting, no doubt.
He'd have been down the pub, not caring.
Joking, of course, to all the dads listening. Big up the dads. By the way, hello, everybody. If you'd like to say hello at teencommandments.co.uk. You know where we are. We need to hear from you, but maybe about your own failed empty nest situation.
I don't think it's failed.
No. Is it not?
No, it's stopped starting.
Fine. I was going with the little bird. Also, didn't you say that the birds were on your trampoline at some point as well?
It kind of, I can't remember if it flew into the nest or into the trampoline.
Bounce
back in the nest, go again.
So it's not a failure. No, it's not. It shows that you're a good mother and they want to come back to you, basically.
Yeah, that they've got the roots and they just need to just come and start again. That's what someone messaged in, actually, when I was upset.
Yeah.
Give them roots and then give them wings or something like that.
That's quite a mixed metaphor, though, isn't it?
Once they have roots, they can then grow wings. Oh,
that
I don't know.
Sound right.
I'm guessing now. Something to do with roots and wings.
Some rooted winged creature. It sounds horrific. It's something else, isn't it?
No,
and there's all that thing about you don't own your children, you're just loaned them.
Oh, God, you're going to set me off.
We're shit at this, aren't we? That's not right either. If you've had the experience, not a failure, of course, as we're saying, it's not a failure.
If you're trying to get an empty nest.
If you're trying to boot them out and they keep coming back, do let us know. It's quite funny because you've been driving a car as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
You just said to me, you're like,
been having a lovely time.
Yeah,
been using the moisturisers.
Have you put everything? It's a real role reversal. You've had to put everything back that you've been nicking from your daughter.
All the fridge is full of all me food. I'm going to have to get all the other stuff in. And
you've had to get the car cleaned.
Yeah. She said, no, I'm not saying anything. She's been listening.
Oh, as she's been listening. Hi, daughter. Okay, so otherwise your week's been good.
Yeah. Well, I've been having a little bit of a time with listener recommendations. I've been really enjoying chatting away to the listeners. And do you remember when we did a Your Turn and somebody wrote in and they had bought their daughter a book and it was called Fourth Wing?
Yes.
And they said that she
was like 12
reading.
or something, wasn't she?
Yeah, and all of a sudden she was enthralled in this book.
She didn't wash, she didn't sleep, she just had her face in this book. Like,
that's
what?
right. Yeah, and the listener said, I need to check what this book is. And it was a cross between Hunger Games and 50 Shades of Grey. She thought, oh my God. So she had a read of it and then she couldn't put it down. Then it turns out the husband couldn't put it down. The dad couldn't put it down either. And then they were on the sequel. And then
didn't we Google it to find out what it was? 'Cause didn't you Google that review?
Yeah.
And then that's where we worked out.
And then lots of people were asking, what was that book?
So, all our listeners were like,
I need that book.
We need that good shit, man. What is it?
And then a listener at Christmas messaged and said, right, I'm starting that book. What was it again? And she said, are you starting it? I said, yeah, we can be reading buddies. And then about 3 days later, she messaged and said, oh, how good was that? And I said, what are you on about? I've not even started the first page. And she was going back to read it a second time.
Wow.
Before going to the sequel. So this last week.
Well, when we got home last night, we went out for an incredible meal, didn't we?
Yeah.
Big up the Tamil Prince. Lovely.
It was the best Indian food. It was Indian curry. It's the best Indian food I have ever had in my entire life.
It was
insane.
Delicious.
Yeah, it was.
You took a nice picture of me doing a sexy squint with a lamb chop bone in my mouth. And why did I get onto that? Because what did you... Oh, that was it. Because when we got home from the dinner, you were like, I'm off to bed to read my book. I was like, oh, night then.
It is so good. I'm on the sequel now. I started it last week. I'd devoured it in 3 days.
So what's it called again?
The Fourth Wing.
Very nice. And it's a romantasy. So
I
that's
would say
fantasy romance.
It's a little bit dragons, a little bit Hunger Games, a little bit, it is a little bit raunchy.
Nice.
Definitely give it a try. And then we've had a couple of other recommendations. One husband recommended the pod to his wife. She sent us a screenshot because he said you need to be into the Teen Commandments.
Nice.
And she was like, I already listened to it, babe. I've been listening to it since the beginning. I listened to it when we clean our house. So that was quite nice.
Lovely. So hi to them. Do you know their names?
No.
Although we love every listener individually and we care about you all. We're like, no, it's what did she say?
She asked to remain anonymous. I don't know why, but she did. I'm sure she did.
God, that's...
Don't ask me those details.
Is that positive if our listeners just want to remain anonymous for listening? That's quite bad, isn't it? I listen, but I don't want to be named.
Don't want to
want
name
people
me as a
to
listener.
know. It's fine. Your secret's safe with us, babe. Listener recommendations. Obviously, Fourth Wing is the book if people want to get involved. We like that the hubby recommended it to the wife, but the wife was already listening.
Yeah.
Both of them want to stay anonymous. And the third one?
The third one, we've got a listener who features quite heavily on the pod.
Tori.
Oh, I wasn't going to say her name.
Well, she started off not anonymous, then not anonymous. So it's fine. I know that you chat to her quite a bit.
I do.
She's the farmer's wife, isn't she?
She's really, really lovely. Yeah, she's always out doing bits and pieces on a farm. And she messaged to say that when we mentioned her last time, she was trying to laugh, but she'd been at the dentist and her mouth was all numb and she couldn't laugh. And I asked her why she'd been at the dentist, and she said one of her teeth had, come out. And I asked her, so have you been using one of those dildos that we talked about all that time ago? You know, when you recommended me that dildo, and I said my teeth were like, and she said, oh, actually, it could be that.
Oh my God.
But then she said, mind you, I'm not using those anymore. I'm using lemons. I beg your pardon. What? And she sent me a picture of these new kind of dildo that are actually like a lemon.
A lemon?
A lemon.
A lemon shape?
It looks like a lemon.
Weird shape.
I'm going to show you the picture in a bit. But yeah, it looks like a lemon. And she said it's a whole new world. So that's the next recommendation. So I've gone from reading, so now we need lemons.
For people just listening, you're doing like the size of a coconut with your hands.
Well, I don't know the size.
That is dangerous. I'm tapping out. Oh, because you mentioned that we've got to try a new dildo. and I just replied quickly, yeah, have you got one? We'll have to get one. And you replied, no, we'll have to get two, babe. If we're going to both try them, we'll get two, yeah. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah, so that's the next. So we'll report back on that one.
Okay. That's your homework for next time.
Right. Okay, fine. No problem.
Our question of the week this week was about teenagers embarrassing us at a family occasion, at a dinner, or just generally in public. And we've got a couple of lovely responses. Thank you so much. We always pop these on our socials. Our Instagram is at Teen Commandments. Like I always squinted then. It's so complicated. What is it again? _*. No, it's just Teen Commandments. So find us on Insta there. We'll always pop them up on there. You're on Facebook.
Yeah,
Teen Commandments is, but it's very much your baby, isn't it?
It's great. I have so much fun with the listeners on there because there's kind of like everybody speaks the same language on there and we all feel like we know each other a bit. Well, we do. We're all besties on there.
Can I just ask you, don't ever meet up with them? No offence to anybody who gets in touch on Facebook. Please don't meet up in real life with them. Because I don't know if it's safe. You never know.
I've agreed to do loads of stuff, dog walks and going out. I am. I'm really excited. I've got like a whole load of new besties.
Janine, age 52, a nice lady from, Boothstown, could actually be Bernard, 63, serial killer.
No, babe. Honestly, you go in the profiles and stuff. I trust them all. I think it's fine.
So thank you very much for your lovely stories. Julie said about when her kids were embarrassed. So we used to visit a friend's lovely house. They had no kids. That's always nerve-wracking when you go around someone's house and they've not.
It's very different, isn't it? It's a different vibe.
Especially when your children are small and their hands are everywhere.
And they go charging in and destroy.
My daughter, when we'd visit this house, used to always go to the loo and have a sneaky poke around upstairs. I love the daughter. Go and have a little mooch around. She might have found a lemon in the bedside drawer. She came down one day holding a strip of toilet paper and said in front of everyone, "Ma'am, Well, like that. That's good.
Ma'am.
That's giving it a nice northern feel on it. Ma'am, feel this. Feel it on your face. It's so soft. Why can't we have nice soft toilet paper like this? Like some Dickensian child. She says, you think we used to use that horrible toilet paper from school or newspaper or something to wipe ourselves? I could have died on the spot. Yeah, the toilet paper at school.
Oh,
that was
my God.
very slippy, like tracing paper,
You
wasn't
do
it?
yourself an injury when you went to the loo if you didn't fold it right, wouldn't you? Do you remember?
Yeah, you could take off something.
A layer of skin or two.
Hells on my Insta has got a great one about, no, we do allow stories about pre-teens. Tell the story. I think it'll be lovely in your voice, Claire.
At a family barbecue, my father-in-law commented on my 11-year-old son's legs and how hairy they were getting, to which my son replied, "That's nothing. You should see my testicles."
Beautifully done. And then she just adds, stunned silence. If you'd like to say hello to us, hello@teencommandments.co.uk if you've got any stories, but anything that your kids get up to. Obviously, we fully encourage, if you fancy staying anonymous, that's allowed. Apparently, we're on TikTok, which is exciting. Teen Commandments, find us there. Instagram as well, Teen Commandments. And YouTube, if you fancy seeing Claire's great hair today.
Do you like it?
Very nice.
Thanks.
Choppy bob. Now, you know what I want to talk to you about, Claire, a little bit? Because I was thinking, I do right royally take the piss out of my mum on this pod quite a bit. But I was then thinking about her and thinking about her when she was my sort of age.
Do you think you'd have got on with her at your age? Like if you were both the same age? Think you'd have been mates?
It's impossible to say, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
I fear that maybe I'm like mum was when mum was
You
50
fear?
something. Yeah, what? Do you think I definitely was?
No, I'm just saying you use the word fear. I fear that I'm like my mum.
Okay, I suspect that I might have been. I don't think I am though, because there's obviously some of my dad.
Yeah.
I'm partly like my dad as well, so we wouldn't be exactly the same. But I don't know if I would have. I don't know if I would have got on with her. That's impossible. It's a good question, but it's an impossible one to answer.
I always wonder about my dad. I always think me and my dad would be quite good mates.
What if you could whiz back in
Yeah,
time now
you could
to when
meet
he
him
was
at
a
the
similar
same
age?
Yeah.
When he wasn't that sort of, I was going to
Yeah.
say domineering. He wasn't domineering, your dad, but he was the boss, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Because he was,
Yeah.
he had a lot to put up
Contend
with.
with. Yeah. Why are you nodding at me like that?
with your teenagerdom. And I was just thinking about mum, like when she was my age and sort of in a bit older actually, in her late 50s, and she retrained work-wise. She'd always been a barmaid, she'd always been a landlady.
Mm-hmm.
And then my stepdad died, and she suddenly, and I wasn't there anymore. I'd moved down to London and was throwing myself into my 90s lifestyle in London and very much not ringing my mum.
Not giving a shit.
And not giving a shit about
Yeah.
anybody else. That's your right when you're 20, 21.
Yeah.
And she retrained, and I was asking her about it, and she sort of got a degree and retrained to learn computers, and she worked for the NHS in sort of health training, and that's when she was mid-50s. And I just thought, as well as obviously loving taking the piss out of my mum, I wanted to pay tribute a little bit to women when they get to that age, when they get to our age, 50s, they have suddenly got that perhaps a bit of space to think, right, now what do I want to do?
A newfound freedom in a sense, isn't it?
Yeah, go off in a new direction.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm speaking from, obviously my mum was working class. She was always a landlady. So she wasn't like, I'm free now,
Yeah.
I can go and, climb Everest and go to Machu Picchu or whatever it's called and find myself. She still had to work.
She still was a single mum in a sense, wasn't she,
Yeah.
as well, and had to pay all the bills.
Yeah, absolutely. And she retrained. I thought, bloody hell, that's amazing to do that. And I just thought it was interesting that women, the menopause hits and your hormones that normally would keep you nurturing and looking after people, wanting to feed them, wanting to give them comfort, wanting to care for them, those hormones start tailing off.
Yes. Overnight sometimes.
And you can kind of feel it. And that's nature's way of you, of allowing you to cope with being able to gently nudge them out the nest.
Yeah.
Sure, as we've discovered, they often fly back.
Yeah.
But I just thought it was interesting, that nature does something that allows you to just distance yourself
Yeah, and I
from your
think
kids.
it also makes you a little bit, you become that much more unapologetic, don't you? That you don't care what anyone thinks. I think there's a sense of pride before then that you think, I can't go and do that.
Yeah.
What if I fail? What if this doesn't happen? And it might be too much of a risk. Whereas you get to a point you think, I don't care. I'm just going to show up. Even if I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just going to show up and just do it and just give it a crack, because you've got a little bit of time for yourself, and you can do that bit of a career shift maybe, or you're getting a little bit sick of what you're doing, which I find myself with the hairdressing. I feel like there's other brain cells that need to be used, and I want to do more.
Are you not into hairdressing? We've not covered this.
No.
When are we going to get you to stop hairdressing, Claire? This has got to end.
I need to give it a deadline, don't I? And just sort of like...
You can't keep going having a lie down on the tint room floor. It's got to end. I can't wait for the day when we can
towards it.
when we can burn your apron. Yeah, but to your point, I mean, look at you doing this pod.
It's just a whole new industry that you don't know what you're doing. Yes, your confidence goes again. You do have still the imposter syndrome, all of that sort of thing. But it's just so nice to be able to do something else and get that little bit of confidence and belief in yourself, which I told you gave me that again, which is so nice. But I think there's some women also that might not have the confidence to go and do something like that because they've been just solely focusing on being a mum. And that might be quite a difficult thing to do.
So I think it's difficult if you've never really worked and you've been a mum the whole time and then the kids leave. And I think the empty nesting must really be tough then, because you're like, well, who am I now?
Yeah.
What's my role now if the kids have gone? But I feel like more and more women are kind of, because menopause isn't such a dirty word, it isn't whispered anymore. Like,
no.
I mean, it was like the change.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh my God, I'm so sorry I've stopped bleeding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sorry I can't breathe anymore. The sort of the shame attached to it. We couldn't even say the name of what it was.
I remember some women almost saying, I never had any symptoms. No symptoms for me. It was almost like they'd managed to defeat it, like it was, something that didn't happen to them. Happens to everyone, doesn't it?
But now that it's out there, the world's still spinning.
Yeah.
And we can say that that's what's happened to us. I think it's interesting. I feel like there is a bit of a movement at the moment for women to just feel like, okay, well, this is my time a little bit now.
Yeah, reinvent
as the kids
yourself.
are getting to teenagerdom, or the kids are starting to leave.
Do you know what's happened to me? I've remembered quite a lot of my old ambitions and who I wanted to be before I even had kids. And I'm remembering things about myself. And it's really nice because I'm almost reinventing myself back to who I was.
Yeah, so is it, some people say it's like the second, because there's a big shift in hormones. You get your first one at puberty and then the next one at menopause. So it's like a second teenagerdom.
Yeah.
Where you can kind of go back to stuff
starting
that you were into then.
Yeah.
Don't have men climbing up onto your garage roof to come and finger you, Claire. That's not part of it. You're not allowed to do that. But no, discovering who you were back then.
Getting excited about things again that, you're excited to learn. I've bought a load of new cookbooks and stuff, which I did when, back then, that I really want to get involved in and start learning and stuff. It's quite exciting.
Yeah, because you've just got a bit more time for you, a bit more brain space, because you're not looking after the kids as much.
Yeah.
How do we feel about the phrase queenager?
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Well, it's better than the other one that we got the other week. What was it? Queen Laquifa? You got.
Did we?
Yeah. When you did the yoga.
Oh, and I did the yoga and I did the from the headstand from up against the wall. Queen Laquifa.
You can be Queen Laquifa. I'm Queenager.
I don't know if Queenager gives me a little bit of an ick. I don't know. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I like anything with Queen in.
It's quite cute, isn't it?
Yeah, nice. I like my daughter calls me Queen. I love it.
That
Queen.
Is nice. It is
I love
it. So women have got a bit more time. They're buying cookery books.
They might be,
exercise.
Tattooing, maybe, a bit of piercing.
Yes.
Shaving their head.
Talking of exercise, we also do need to do that bungee fitness class that I keep seeing on Instagram.
So funny.
We need to film us doing a bungee fitness class. If
those ones where they're all swinging around.
So they're sort of, they're in a harness and you jump around, but you are attached to the ceiling, suspended from the ceiling, just bouncing around.
Oh, let's
And
do that soon.
There's so much footage of women just bouncing out of control, and they're upside down,
Getting
and they're
stuck.
just bouncing into each other.
We're going to need some serious tenor ladies.
We really are. We need to get Tenor Lady to sponsor it, and we're going to go and do a bungee fitness class. That's going to happen. So I guess the whole point I wanted to talk about this was just, I guess, if you're approaching, you know, if you're perimenopausal, if the kids are going off to uni soon, if you're feeling a little bit like, what's my role? What the hell do I do now? That there is hope over that little bridge when you get to it, and you
embrace
cross over,
it.
embrace the extra time you've got.
Yeah.
Embrace giving less of a fuck about what people think.
Yeah, just do whatever tickles your fancy, really.
Because I think when you're in your 50s, you know yourself as a woman better than you have done your entire life.
Yeah, have some fun with it, definitely.
Now, if you've got anything on that, by the way, we'd love to know. Wild hobbies that you've taken up. Tattoos in unusual places.
Yeah, piercings in unusual places.
Piercings in Claire got very excited.
Might get one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You are saying this on mic and on camera, are you sure?
Yeah, might do.
Okay.
Might. I said might.
Where you gonna get it?
Don't know yet.
Don't get it down there. I'm banning you.
I don't think I could stand that, to be honest.
Although you do quite like a loose trouser, so that wouldn't be, do you know what I mean? That wouldn't be an issue.
No.
But no. Nipple?
Maybe. I mean, I've had that much work done. They're that numb. Could put a fag out on my boobs. I won't feel a thing. Like, go for your life.
We should come up with some sort of party game where we blindfold you and see what we can do to your boobs and see if you know what we're doing. It could be also. We could have like a CDT clamp on one. And the other with a toffee hammer or something. Donk. Okay, well, excited. Look forward to the socials of that. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Anything you want to join in with, as ever, we just love your emails because they're brilliant. We do the main episode on a Monday. Wednesday is your turn episode where we read all your fabulous stories. Sorry, I went a little bit like the flubs then. It can happen.
Tell you what I keep getting asked, which is bizarre now that I'm sort of the kids have flown the nest and stuff, is
Can I just say they've not flown the nest? You are gaslighting people now, and people need to know the truth that your kids have come back.
Now that I'm temporary got kids at home.
It's just not as catchy, is it, as empty nester? But what, are you a full nester now? A temporary full nester?
I'm a part-time empty nester.
Oh, it's so sad though, isn't it? Genuinely. Because it was so like...
No.
But it was so like, wow, this amazing...
It was a new identity.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh, bloody kids have bloody come back. We attempted to refuse them.
Yeah. No. I was even like looking at my laundry basket the other day that was like really empty, like, oh.
And now it's going to like, is it gradually just getting more and more full, babe?
And that, Mum, like, what? So people sometimes say to me, is there a man on the scene?
Oh, you know what? My mum asked that about you this week, and I was like, no, she doesn't need a man.
No, people, and that's what somebody was asking me in the sun, like, we need to get you a man. Tell me why. Why do I need a man?
I think they equate happiness or fulfillment with having, a man in your life.
The last thing I need is a man. And the last thing I need is to be going on dates. I mean, to me, they're just like interviews. They're just awful. They're really stressful. Just don't want to do it.
When was the last time you were on the apps?
2 years ago.
I mean, because I've been with Benny Boy for 20 years, apps weren't there definitely wasn't time for me to get on the apps because there was...
No, were there apps?
Were there apps 20 years ago?
I don't know. Was there apps 20
Anyway,
years ago?
let's just...
Looking at you.
They weren't born. There were people in the room who were barely born 20 years ago. Look how springy their skin is.
So like, I'm 21.
Young.
What do you
know? Yeah, because I've never been on the apps because I was, let's just say, married and then very quickly with Ben.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that was well done. Yeah.
So I've never needed to go on the apps. Are they?
Yeah. For me, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't go back on them.
It all seems fun. Swiping this way,
Yeah.
swiping that.
I like being on someone else's profile and getting involved in all that and having a good giggle, but I don't.
What photos did you have of you when you were on there? Was there one of you like sort of skipping through a meadow? One of you being, you know what I mean? Do you have to show all different sides of your personality? One of you being wacky with a hot dog? Like, so it shows you're open-minded and fun.
Maybe that's where I went wrong because I didn't do that one.
Did you not do? What did you do?
I mean, I attracted all sorts of flipping... I don't even want to say the word.
What? Just wrong-uns?
Just wrong-uns.
Can we talk?
No, I don't know what you're going to say, but no.
Can we oh no.
Yeah, go on, what are you saying? I want to know now.
About when you did meet up with somebody and you just had to ignore all the fishing gear in the corner. It smelled a bit fishy.
No.
Let's not say that.
Yes, that's just an example of kind of the men that I was.
Yes, that's why
I attracted.
That's why you're not doing it anymore.
Yeah, I just every time it's just like, what? This is not. What's it called? Being catfished.
Yeah,
I think I was catfished quite a lot.
You literally were, weren't you? You were fished at one point. Good. Well, you're not on the apps. Obviously, it's Avanti West Coast is where our hope lies. I'm sure you're going to fall head over heels in love in, you know what I mean?
I told you the other day, didn't I, what my son said about my
that was
dating history.
Did he say? So he said it to his girlfriend.
So we're in the living room. He and his girlfriend were having pizza takeaway, and he went, "She's got such a bad history with men." I was, all right. Can we just lower this?
Because it's still quite polite with his girlfriend. Yeah. You're like, you have to be nice.
Don't paint it quite so badly. And it's like, honestly, every single guy she brings back is an absolute loser. and then he said she even brought one back with high heels on. I was like, actually, it was Cuban heels. It was quite high heels.
I mean, if you're newish to Teen Commandments and you've got to go back and find that episode of Clare and the American in the Cuban heels.
Oh, he arrived in Arrivals at the airport, didn't he? I'd known him for 30 years and we decided to meet back up. And this is where my son intercepts the story and goes, and she forgot to ask him if he was 5'9" like her. You'd forgotten that detail, and he was 5'4". And he came clopping through.
Could you even... Here he comes.
I just saw him and then just hid behind a post. Oh my God.
And did you say you felt like Hagrid next to it?
We went to Edinburgh, you know, where Hogwarts, the Harry Potter was all, and he wanted to see it all, and I joked to him. I said, we look like Dobby and Hagrid.
And you said that when you were sitting with him, you kept sort of sitting like...
I leant on the car when he got there, and I was like that. So good to see you again.
It's so incredible. It's my favourite story.
Oh, yeah. So
as he comes clopping through. So I think now...
man needed for me.
Yeah, so his conclusion...
See how flustered you get.
I was going to say it was like simpler back in the day for us. It's not that simple actually now for teenagers. Because
I don't think so.
I said to my son, right, I'm trying to work out what the stages are. So first you're snapping someone.
Right.
Snapchat.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
And I try not to sound like I'm 102 when I'm asking him this. It's really embarrassing. I'm like, you're snapping them? He's like, yes. He said, and then you're talking.
Okay.
And then, is it exclusive? And then you're
not dating before you're exclusive.
No, you're exclusive when they're coming round to your house. Like my son sometimes has girls coming round visiting.
So before you're exclusive, you were like are you in a relationship?
I think you're chatting and then you're exclusive.
Right. So
and
you're
then
not
your
going
girlfriend
out.
And boyfriend after that.
Well, if you're exclusive, but they're not your.
It means you're not chatting to other people.
But they're not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
No, not until it's official. That's it, official. Snap, talking, exclusive, official.
So when you become official, like they do on Love Island, and they have like a big, like, will you marry me moment.
But it is just like, will you be my girlfriend?
Will you be my girlfriend?
Yeah.
What, you can either say yes or no.
That's the big moment. Yeah, that's it.
It's so layered.
It wasn't like that in our day, was it?
I mean, we didn't even go on dates. Did you go on any dates when we were?
I went on one date to watch Short Circuit at the cinema when I was 14.
Back row.
So it would have been 1988 with a very lovely young man called Manoj Patel. And he had the most spectacular he had a hair that was naturally spiky.
Wow.
Yeah, it was black and just stood up off of his head. And he was very gentle and lovely, very nice, softly spoken. It was Manoj.
Okay.
We've not kept in touch. If you're out there, Manoj Patel. He was lovely. And we went into town, into Bolton Town Centre and saw Short Circuit, 1988 at the cinema. Nothing came of it. Nothing happened in there. It was very chaste and very nice.
Right, okay.
But apart from that, I think, didn't a boy just used to put his arm around you in the playground and that meant you were going out? You went straight from nothing to going out.
Yeah, that's it. And then you could go around his house, couldn't you?
I used to watch a boy called Mark run around the football pitch every sort of break time and lunchtime because he wanted to be a footballer. So for his fitness, he just used to do laps of the football pitch and I just used to stand there
watching him.
We
did used to go and do that, didn't I?
Yeah.
I remember that. I remember you just used to go and gawp at him from a distance.
He did show me the video of 101 best goals of all time when I went round to his house for a date.
Sat through them all.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Well, they did the old, put their arm around you. Cute.
And you were like, this is the best time ever.
What about you? I mean, also you had we talked about this on the pod before where you had nowhere to go. So you'd end up, being in graveyards or disused warehouses.
Bus station.
For romance. You were a bus station
Always a bus
gal.
station or the park.
Building sites. I mean, it's a miracle we survived. Like, a night down the building site.
But you'd be so on top of the world, wouldn't you? If you'd had a night with the guy that you've been crushing on, you'd be skipping home like, that was the best time ever on that rubble that I sat there.
It's like he'd whisked you to Paris, but no, he just leant against a cement mixer in the drizzle and snogged.
And had a snog and then didn't walk you home.
It's lovely. And then if they wanted to finish with you, they'd normally just tell your friend. You'd normally find out. Snog your friend. And then
scribble you out on the front of the,
oh, yeah.
On a, like, if your name was with them or something and then it was like scribbled out and another name was put in the place.
Yeah, if you were Tipex out of their lives.
Do you know what's just reminding me of? I don't know if you should put this in or not, but
the answer's always yes.
You said you date in the cinema with his hair spiky.
Oh, yeah.
My friend recently tried to set me up with someone when I got to the pub.
When was this?
I don't know if I should say this. Recent.
I can't believe you've not told me this, Claire.
I've just remembered it. His hair was stuck up and it was dead fluffy, but it was that thinning.
Could you see?
That way, I could see it and I was like, I am that age.
No, yeah.
It's just so different now, it's like.
So it was grey, white grey.
White. With a very pink scalp.
And stuck up.
That's all I could focus on.
Looking at Yaz behind you with a peroxide.
Very different.
Did you go in?
Yeah, we were all chatting. There was quite a few of us, but she was like, that's the one that I think could be great for you.
God, it's so depressing.
Are you serious?
It's so depressing.
But, we're similar ages. I'm like, it's so different now.
Yeah.
So different. And then I'm not sat there looking 21 either, It's like I am a 50-year-old woman.
But in your head.
In my head, I'm like, oh my God, he's got to be in his 50s or something.
It's disgusting. It's old enough to be my partner. Yeah. Depressing. Well, hello to that lovely man if he listens.
Very nice man.
Very nice guy. Dating, all of that good stuff. We would love to hear from you. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Stories of romance in your teenage years.
Yeah.
And also with your own kids. Like, do your kids talk to you about who they're seeing, if they're going out on a date? I mean, mine kind of do. Mine kind of fill me in a little bit on which one's popping over.
Yeah.
If they like someone, they're kind of open about it.
Yeah, it's nice. I think if you like your kid, who your kids are seeing, it's really nice. I think it must be quite difficult if you don't, if you're really not feeling it, or you think, oh, this is a wrong un.
Yeah.
Which my parents must have felt quite a lot.
Just constantly. I went out with a lad once. It was such a wrong un that his own mother, when we split up, said to me, I was going to warn you off him. so never mind my mum being honest, saying, I think,
His mum?
yeah, it was his mother who was like,
oh my God.
You were way too good for him. I was going to warn you off. hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Any stories on your dating life as a teen and your teens now if they're heading off, finding love? And of course, we're always interested if you're a single parent and you're trying to get out there, find yourself a little bit of action.
Yeah. Good luck.
Good luck. Firstly, hello@teencommandments.co.uk. Maybe you can inspire us with a story of finding romance.
Yeah.
Well, Claire, I will see you Wednesday for the Your Turn episode.
Yes, exciting. I love a Your Turn.
Will you be keeping yourself busy between now and then? When do the lemons arrive?
Well,
When are we going to get one of our 5 a day, baby?
I will keep you posted. I'll put them on a speedy delivery.
Can we put them through our tax if we're buying
Yes.
dildos for the pod? Yes, very nice. Can't wait to do my accountant to be like, no, that's correct. Put that through. Thank you. Look forward to doing that particular bit of research. And we will see you next time, lovely people. Thanks for watching Teen Commandments. Thanks for listening. We love doing this pod. Support it wherever you can. See that impassioned plea there. Wednesday, Your Turn. And Claire, love you, babe.
I love you.